Well, yes, Bangladesh, I told you, done everything right for the moment, ahead of the game. 165 more required, and if Sri Lanka want to claw themselves back in, they have to be disciplined. You can't hope for the best.
Been a steady start for Bangladesh. Two new openers yet again. Tanzila Tamim getting an opportunity as a concussion sub of Somo Sharkar. Played some delightful strokes. He showed his intentions right from the word go. That was a cracking stroke from the left-hander. Times he was lucky as well getting the stoppage. Anamul Haq remained watchful right from the start. In the end, just handed a catch to Abhishka Fernando. Nazmul Hossain Shanto playing away from his body and paid the price. Lahiru Kumara strikes the big wicket of the left-hander. They're chasing 236. Sri Lanka posting 235. Lianage scored a brilliant 100. Taskin picked up 3 wickets, and in reply, Tanzid Hassan Tamim is on 46, not out of 42. Lahiru Kumara picked both the wickets. 2 for 28 for him. Tawhid Hridoy just came at the crease.
Warm day here. Quite pleasing and pleasant that there's a good breeze blowing across.
Yeah, good to see crowds coming in. The series deciding encounter here. Sri Lanka and Bangladesh both having won each in the first 2 matches. Sri Lanka have so far dominated Bangladesh in ODI series, winning 6 out of 9 bilateral series. Bangladesh, on the other hand, winning just 1. That too in the previous one back in 2021. The host will be eyeing to clinch yet another series victory against the Sri Lankans. Yes, they have lost the T20 series as well by 2-1. Sri Lanka, on the other hand, trying to make a bounce back. And an effort delivery by Lahiru Kumara. 9 runs from it, Bangladesh 71 for 2.
ফুচকা খেয়ে লাইভ রিভিউ কবেই ডান,
কিন্তু মোজা খেয়ে লাইভ রিভিউ
এয়ারটেলের সাথে দেশ জুড়ে সব হবে অন্য লেভেলে, বন্ধুদের অসম নেটওয়ার্কে।
এক আমি করছি অনেক কিছু, নেসক্যাফের সাথে দুনিয়া হাতে।
Right, at this stage, Sri Lanka were 51 for 3. Bangladesh, on the other hand, are well placed on 71 for 2. Tawhid Hridoy in no time reached to 10 of just 8 deliveries. Tanzit, on the other hand, 46 of 43. Crowd anticipating some fireworks maybe from the left-hander. Tawhid Hridoy takes a single.
Well, he's got to make the changes. Tikshana has bowled 6. Hasaranga came in earlier, went for 6 runs in his first over. That was an introduction just to aid the change of ends for Lahiru Kumara. Down the wicket to the left-hander. He's got that slip in place. It's the wrong and that he does go to when he's under pressure.
Ooh, nearly getting an outside edge.
That came back in. That should encourage Hasaranga to work with from that area.
That was the wrong one. Picked well by the left-hander. So Hasaranga is attacking the stumps. He's hoping Tanzit Tamim to make a mistake. There's a deep mid-wicket in place and a long on as well. Short this time. Another wrong one from Hasaranga. Rushing through is over, Hasaranga.
No risks taken from Ridoy. Playing against instincts. He showed us that a couple of days ago. 2 singles off the 14, 73 for 2.
That green one always knows ahead of the blue one. It's pretty steady, but this partnership has got to carry on. He's quietly maneuvering his way to a half century here. Impressive start, 48 of 47 balls for Tanzid.
Bangladesh made a big call in dropping Liton Kumar Das from the squad totally. And that's where Tanzid Hassan probably would have been the second option. Got the first option in case if the replacement comes in. Thomas Sharka's concussion means that he got opportunity, and what a way to grab the opportunity. Must-win game. Pressure is on him. 48 of 47 with the new ball. He's been magnificent. Playing the ball on its merit, that's been the impressive part. He preferred the pace of Prabhat Madhushan. Also against Laidu Kumar, was quite brutal, anything short. Sri Lanka needs somehow to dismiss this man on screen if they have to have any hope of winning this game.
You're mentioning the fact that you grab your opportunities with both hands. Understandably, he's so far done very well. And also Anamulak Bijoy getting the opportunity because of the fact that Liton Das was dropped. So both maybe not quite sure whether they're going to play or not, but featuring in the game anyway. Almost closed the face of the bat on that occasion. Got an outside part of the bat. So trickled away. Hard work here for the Sri Lankan bowlers. They're striving to get a breakthrough. Desperately need one.
According to our stats guru Sudarshan, the last time Tanzid Hassan batted at Chattogram in the BPL against Khulna Tigers, he has scored 116 of 65. Happy memories and continue to do so.
But he needs to be sensible. He's got off to a flyer. Can understand, take the responsibility of guiding his team to that target. Done all the hard work. And as you mentioned, playing the ball to its merit. So important to do just that, even if you get a little carried away.
Keeping things simple and doing the basics right. That's the name of the game, isn't it? Even the fast bowler, if he goes through a bad patch, always say, keep the basics, keep doing the basics. Similarly, a batter, do the basics right, play the ball on its merit. Most of the time, you will succeed. Perfect example.
Absolutely. There might be a period of play when you're dominating, but there will be the bowlers dominating at times. Just like that, accuracy, back of the length ball, sensible bowling here by Madhushan. Was gone for a few early on, but has come back very well in this over.
He bowled his first couple of overs from the Dutch Bangla Bank end, which is the commentary box end, switching end to Rocket end now. And the lengths have been good. And Tanzid Hassan, looking at the way he's been playing right throughout today, anything full. He's quite comfortable going over mid-off or mid-on. That will be working on Pramod Madushan's mind. That's why the lengths have been shorter, not giving that length what the left-hander is looking for.
Once again, similar, but bat just going through the line, getting a run to finish that over. Good over with the ball, 76 for 2.
এই ঈদে নতুন জুতা স্টাইলড বাই বাটা।
ভাড়া ভাই, স্বপ্ন তো বড়, লিমিটে তো ছোট হইলে চলবে। আনলিমিটেড লাইফ চলুক গ্রামীণ ফোনের মান্থলি প্ল্যানে, এক প্ল্যানে 1 মাস। ফুড প্যান্ডায় চলছে গ্র্যান্ড রামাদান ফেস্ট। ইফতার হোক বা সেহরি, পছন্দের খাবার সিলেক্ট করে অর্ডার প্লিজ।
And after 15 overs, 67 for 3. Bangladesh lost 1 wicket less, few runs more on the board. Tanzid Hassan on 49. Photographers ready to just snap the right moment. And the right moment is there for the moment. There it is. Played away very nicely, very comfortably to get to his 50 in just 51 deliveries.
Second ODI 50, seizing the moment, the young man. The first half century was against the mighty Indians, and this time against Sri Lanka, who's looking for a series win, gets the opportunity and grabbed it with both hands.
Hridoy will feel that he missed an opportunity on that occasion. The ball drifting down leg. Only the fine leg fielder within the 30-yard. Either way, that would have raced away to the boundary. 50 of 51. Sensible knock. He's been very careful in shot selection. Now, that kept low. Had to hurry down on that one. Tawhid Hridoy.
It kept fairly low, but I just felt Tawhid Hridoy missed the length. Should have been in the front foot. Definitely was kept low a little bit. Ideally, should have been in the front foot. Huge appeal, probably sliding down the leg side. It had to turn back. I don't think it did. It just went with the angle. And Kusal Mendis, the captain, was quite confident that it was going down the leg side, which I think is a good decision not to go upstairs.
Yeah, even the appeal didn't have too much behind it. It was more like an inquiry. He's bowling well, and he's the man in the Hasaranga that Sri Lanka are looking at to get this partnership broken. Because if they carry on for another 10 overs, they'll be out of the hands of the Sri Lankans.
Hridoy picks him well. The last delivery, this was 2 balls ago, it was sliding cross. It was a leg spinner, did not turn. And the follow-up delivery was a googly. And Wanindu Hasaranga, most of his wickets in his international career has been with the googly. And Tawhid Hridoy is quite comfortable facing that. Shows the character, the confidence in the young man. Fresh from that brilliant knock from the last game, stayed not out. Similarly, this man has to pick up wickets for Sri Lanka if they have any chance of winning this game.
Slip in position for the left-hander, Tanzid. And he pays respect to another good delivery. That completes the Hasaranga over, 78 for 2.
ফুচকা খেয়ে লাইভ রিভিউ কবেই দান,
কিন্তু মোজা খেয়ে লাইভ রিভিউ
এয়ারটেলের সাথে দেশ জুড়ে সব হবে অন্য লেভেলে, বন্ধুদের অসম নেটওয়ার্কে।
এক আমি করছি অনেক কিছু, নেসক্যাফের সাথে দুনিয়া হাতে।
There's never going to be any problem in terms of the required run rate because they've restricted Sri Lanka to that 235 total. But and they've always kept it under check. There hasn't been any effort to really go after the bowling and playing silly shots. Hridoy must say that, another throw attempted. Now they're a bit lazy in getting back, Tanzid on that occasion, had to scurry back.
The question is, Sahan Arachige, substitute fielder, did he hit the stumps and the bails did not come off? I heard a wooden noise on my earpiece. Let's take a closer look when we can. That would have been definitely gone. But the question is, did it hit the stumps and the bails didn't come off?
You've got sharp ears. You're going to have another look at that one and see if it did brush the stumps. If it did, that was a huge bit of luck. Hridoy has done well in the previous one. Just have a look at this.
Sahan Arachige in the field. Oh yes, it certainly did. I think the bail did move a little bit, but it has to fall. That's very unlucky for Sri Lanka. Would have been a goner. That too, the settled batter. I think the bails had super glued to the stumps.
Well, even the stumps seemed to shake a bit after it was hit. Incredible. And they've got their tails up now. Sri Lankan bowlers bowling tightly, just tying up the batting. They're not allowing any freebies. This is a good period of play.
Certainly, this is a good spell by Pramod Madhushan into his second over after switching in. Sri Lankans need a bit of luck. At the moment, things are just going through the emotions. Need brilliance in the field to get rid of one of these players, and then the two experienced men, Mahmoodul Riyad and Mushfiqur Rahim, to come. They need to chip away. Build dot deliveries, build pressure. Eventually, you might get happy.
Particularly Tauhid Hridoy, who's got a penchant for scoring freely. He doesn't like getting bogged down. But he'll remember his previous innings. And once again, he'll lapse in the field. That's not for the first time that we've seen overthrows.
Absolutely had no chance of a direct hit and a run out this time by Avishka Fernando. Goes for it. Unfortunately, there's no one backing up. Full marks to the effort. This is unnecessary. When there's no one backed up, every single matters. Not much to play around. Sri Lanka, just 157 more. They got to protect whatever the lead that they have.
I think they've already given away 7 or 8 runs through overthrows. One went for a boundary on an overthrow. Something that they've got to be careful about. And once they managed to get the ball to hit the stumps, but the bails were not dislodged. Things not going their way for a race.
Yeah, wobble blades, but did not come off for the agony of the Sri Lankans. Would have been a big wicket of Tanzid. I like this move by Pramod Madhushan, seeing Tanzid coming down the track, showing the aggression, bowling the bouncer, being called one for the over by the umpires.
That's fine. That's fine. As long as you can read the intention of the mind of the batter. And he was exposing his intentions pretty early, allowing Madhushan to dig it in, go over the head. Always watching each other. It's like a chess game, isn't it? Trying to outsmart the opposition. Thinks of a run. Not there. And that is the end of the 17th over. And it's 79 for 2. Time for a drinks break.
Let's one expert. Bump it up. Let's one expert. Play your job. Let's one expert. Guess it right. We are gonna win tonight. Let's one expert. Whoa, let's one expert. Whoa, we are gonna win tonight.
আবারও বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট টিমের গর্বিত স্পন্সর রবি। আবারও বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট টিমের গর্বিত স্পন্সর রবি।
That's what's transpired so far in this, the third and final match, the decider of the Dutch-Bangla Bank series. Sri Lanka bowled out for 235 in their essay, but what a brilliant innings by Yanage. Lone Ranger, 101 not out, really gave some hope to the Sri Lankans. And his 50 with the post from Tanzid was very good. He was right from the word go. He was attacking. He played some superb shot, proper cricketing shots. He was not afraid to take on the pace bowlers who were a little tardy early on. Took advantage of that through some lovely shots all around the ground.